How to do a headstand safely. How to do a headstand. Headstand, called Sirsasana in Sanskrit, the language the classical texts of yoga were first written down in, is nicknamed the king of the asanas. It is a posture with tremendous benefits, but because of its obvious risks, it is not for beginners. To practice headstand safely takes arm and shoulder strength, core stability, hip flexibility, and steadiness of mind. If you are learning headstand for the first time from this article, stop right now and sign up for yoga classes at a yoga studio near you where an experienced teacher can assess your readiness to begin a headstand practice, and can supervise you through the first steps. It is unsafe to practice headstand if you have back or neck injuries, high blood pressure, or eye problems like detached retina. As the body turns upside down, blood pressure increases in the head and can result in serious health concerns, including paralysis or death, so protect yourself and practice yoga safely. If you have already begun to learn headstand, you can strengthen your practice by taking care to always move through these 8 basic steps. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 1. Measure the foundation. Relax in child pose for a few breaths before you begin, to allow the blood pressure to level in the body in preparation for the inversion. Then measure the width of your elbows by bringing each hand to the outside of each elbow. This will place your elbows under your shoulders with your humerus bones in your upper arms vertical. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 2. Form the triangular base. Make a tripod with your hands by clasping them together without moving your elbows from where you place them under your shoulders. Tuck your lowest baby finger inside your palm so it doesn't hurt as you go up into the headstand. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 3. Place your head, place the midpoint between the hairline and the crown on the ground in front of the palms, with the hands and thumbs cradling the occipital ridge, the bony ridge at the back of the skull. From here on through each next step, keep the arms and hands actively pressing into the ground and the hands actively squeezing the back of the skull. This distributes your body weight evenly along the bones of the lower arms and hands, and will allow very little weight to rest on the head. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 4. Walk the feet toward the face, keeping your arms and hands active. Start to walk your feet toward your face and lift your hips toward vertical above your shoulders. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 5. Transfer the weight to the hands. Once your hips are vertical, you will feel your feet become very light as the weight transfers into your arms in half headstand. For many students, this is far enough. You may stay here and breathe and master the balance as you build strength in the arms, and come down to child pose when you are ready. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 6. Unfold the thighs, keeping the elbows and hands pressing into the ground to hold your balance, and holding the back of your skull tightly with your hands. Start to lift your thighs to vertical above your hips, as you keep the legs bent at the knees. Many beginners are tempted to jump up into the posture, but this causes instability and makes real progress difficult. It is helpful to unfold the body section by section from the bottom, to keep a low center of gravity and stabilize the balance after each move. Work with concentration and control. Stop along the way to refocus on your breath, and keep engaging our shoulders and core. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 7. Unfold the lower legs and feet. Finally, unfold the lower legs and bring the shins and feet into vertical alignment. Headstand Sirsasana. Step 8. Hold, meditate, and breathe. Now hold the position and breathe. Run through the checklist. Keep lifting your chest out of your shoulders. Engage your abdominals and lift your hips away from your ribs. Hold your thighs together and lift them away from your hips. Keep lifting your feet away from your ankles. Relax your feet. Don't point your toes. Picture life energy, or prana, entering into your being through the chakra, or energy center in the balls of the feet. Notice how this checklist keeps every muscle group actively lifting the bones and organs in its body section, lightening the weight on the arms and head, and stabilizing the entire posture. Although at first it seems very busy, headstand becomes a pose of poise and stillness, as you master the balance and understand the inverted spatial orientation. Hold it for as long as you wish, then come down before you need to, so you can come down with control by reversing the sequence of steps you used to move into it. Once your feet touch the ground, bend your knees and relax in child pose for 3 to 5 breaths, then lie on your back in Sirsasana corpse position, and relax. This allows the energetic echo of the pose to move through your energetic and physical body, and helps you fully benefit from the headstand you just did. Headstand Sirsasana variations. Once you are comfortable in headstand, you can work on more advanced variations like the ones shown below. Practice with a partner when you are beginning. The partner stands at your back like a wall, offering you psychological support, or lightly supporting your hips and cueing you to where vertical is. Partner practice is better than practicing against a wall, for most students get attached to the wall and find it scary to leave it to master freestanding headstand.